Well, hello everyone. This is Robin Carter with Robin's Creations, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Flower Mound, Texas. And I got a little surprise in the mailbox today. This is the August paper pumpkin, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you of this kit. My original delivery date wasn't until Monday, but I got a little surprise today, and I'm kind of glad because I had just been cleaning up everything from my last month's kit. If you missed any of those videos, check them out on my YouTube channel. I made a total of 63 cards with last month's kit, and I'm going to be posting those to my blog as well. My blog is in the description box below, so be sure and check that out. Don't forget that during August, if you earned any bonus days coupons in July, so that would have been for purchases of $50 or more of merchandise, you would have received a coupon code from Stampin' Up! And you have until August 31st to use those. So if you haven't used those already, don't let those go to waste because they will expire after August 31st. I have a few myself that I have to use, so I'm just reminding myself and you guys in case you've forgotten about those. Also going on this month during August, Stampin' Up! Is having a designer series paper special. So some of the designer series paper will be an additional 15% off. So if you have some of those on your list, don't forget to get those while they are on sale, and that would be a good use of your coupon codes as well. So let me switch to hands down and let's get started with the unboxing. Okay, so here is the box. I also need to remind you, let me make sure I still have that special, that going on now is the subscription period for the September kit. Now, I cannot find my flyer with a little preview of it. Here it is. Sorry, I didn't have that handy. But going on now is the subscription period for the the September Autumn Abundance kit. I know here in Texas we are in the heat of summer, and I'm about this time I start looking forward to anything fall to hopefully bring cooler weather. Also, with this quarter's paper pumpkin kit, let me make sure that's in the screen. There are a set of add-on dies. I will show those to you. I have those right here. And so I have used all of them except the Hooray so far. So I'm sure this month's kit I will use the Hooray, which this one is intended for. I did check before starting this video, and these are still available for purchase. And the item number for these are 164991. And as you can see here, I went ahead and purchased 2 sets so I could double cut my flowers and leaves and all that. I just find that's helpful for me in all my alternatives that I make for you guys. Okay, so the only thing I have done, we'll get to the unboxing, is take off the plastic wrapper, and let's see what we have in store. All right, we have a Night of Navy ink spot. Now, if you've been a Paper Pumpkin subscriber for a while, you probably have several of these. And then, as promised, we have 2 stamp sets. So, what I tell everyone to do, so let's go ahead and do that, is test your stamps to make sure they're not defective in any way. So, I'm going to use the back of my shipping label to do that. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat. Okay, let me grab a full-size pad. I'll just use gray granite is what I grabbed first off. I'm going to use a full-size pad just for ease. And then I'm also going to do what I tell you to do always is use a Versamark pad the first time you ink up your photopolymer stamps. So I'm just going to take off the plastic little sleeve. I'm going to get out my Versamark and ink them up. Now, whether you plan to do this kit right away or not, be sure and test your stamps. Stampin' Up! Can only guarantee these for 90 days. So I would hate for you to be like, especially during summer and with school starting, I know things get busy, but test your stamps out in case they are defective so Stampin' Up! Can send you a replacement. I have had that happen once, but it doesn't happen often. but you just want to make sure. So obviously this is not going to be the smooth basic white paper that gives a good impression, but you just want to make sure you can kind of read it all. That looks good. And I think I have my chamois wet because I was finishing up last month's cards just in time. All right, let's clean that off and put the plastic back on. All right, and now we have another set to test. Look at these. I love the numbers. So you'll see them better when I do a little test stamp. So again, especially with solid stamps like this, I find the Versamark really helps the ink to adhere to it. So get that good with the Versamark. And now I'm going to go with my full-size pad. If this is your first kit, or you just want to use the navy, that's perfectly okay too. Just for speed of this video, I grabbed my full-size pad. All right, let's stamp the numbers down. Now, if you've been following me for a while, some of you have even found my Etsy shop, and I have created several cut files for the Brother Scan and Cut. And new to my store, I was challenged by one of you guys that listened to me and found my Etsy shop to try to come up with a SVG file so that all you Cricut users would have a file. I just started that, and I have had success with a few of those. So if you want to check out my Etsy shop, there's a link in the description box of this video of where that is. Also on my YouTube channel, if you go to my home page, and there's a little thing that talks about me, and it says websites or links. Click on that, and there's more links, one to my blog, one to my Etsy shop, and one to my online store where you can shop for Stampin' Up! Products 24/7. All right, so my stamps look good. And let's see what we have. We have Make a Wish, Lost Count, I like that. It's Time for Cake, a little candle, Happy Birthday, some balloons, and that looks like a little like fire we can put on the top of our candles, and Celebrate. All right, so let me set this aside. Actually, I'm going to put everything as I get to it in one of my big envelopes. Actually, this one I'm going to put in my smaller envelopes. So again, if you're new to my channel, these are what I call my favorite things. And there's links in this video of where you can purchase those. I am an Amazon affiliate. So when you use those links to purchase any of these things that I may call my favorite things, I get a few pennies back at no cost to you. So I appreciate those that have used those links, or if you plan to use those. Thank you so much for your support. It helps me bring all these little goodies and suggestions for you. Okay, now I need some scissors. I have lots of scissors, but when I go to open this, I always look for a spot that I'm not going to damage my product. So right here, I can cut into it to open it up. I've got some pretty ribbon I can see right off the bat. All right, let's just pull this out of here. Okay, now if you are new, you know, you may not know that if you flip the whole thing, that is where you get your directions as they are intended. This looks like some pretty colors. I'm really looking forward to working with this kit. And I need some birthday cards as well. Now the instructions, if you plan to do them like they are, I call them like the IKEA directions. So this shows stamp, ink it up, and looking for the little dimensional things. This shows, here this one is, this shows glue dots, and these are dimensionals. And they recommend a fork. Or maybe that's a little fork in our kit. Oh, it is. Cute. All right. Let's get to the goodies. I do have a host code for August, so if during this video you find any products you would like to purchase, like maybe the dies or additional ink or DSP, I would appreciate your support using that. So this is something new they started doing this year, is on the stamps, you'll notice they no longer print the image on here. They print it on this, and I will show you what I use it for. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber of mine, you get little sleeves like this once a month where I print the name, the month, and the total number of stamps. It looks like these may fit in here. Now these little plastic sleeves are also part of my favorite things. And I have a negative from where I did the butterfly here that I need to put inside. But I just put this little sheet in here as well. Helps me keep up with my stamps. So this is the smaller size. If these don't fit in this one, I do have a larger envelope that I put them in. So I'm just testing. Okay, they both fit in the small one, so I like that. So they'll all continue to be in there. In those. So be looking for those towards the first part of August or September. Excuse me, it's hard for me to remember. It's August already. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber of mine, those will come in the mail after the month is over. That way I can include any special gifts from me if you use my host code and purchase a total of $75 or more. Okay, let's keep this aside and let's get to the goodies. So, oh, nice. We have some, I don't know if this shows very well, but it's rose gold foiled pre-cut die images. So there's a balloon. Let me get this out so I don't lose it. A nice size balloon. There's two different types of balloons here. That one. And this one. All right, and then we have the fork. Let's see how easy this is to get out. I really like this fork. That's so cute. Oh, well, there's the white back side. You might be able to see that easier than that side. Nice and shiny. And then it looks like we have some pre-done candles with the little rose gold there. So that is all the embellishments. So we have 3 each of the big ones, 3 each of the balloons, 3 forks, and lots of candles. So let's put that away so I don't lose that. Oh, then we have some nice labels. Let me look at the coordinating colors for this kit. So it says the coordinating colors are Moody Mauve, Night of Navy, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, which that must be Petal Pink, Pretty in Pink, which looks like this color, Wild Wheat, and Rose Gold. So here's some nice labels. I'll just punch out a few of these so you can see them. Now, when you punch these out, you notice how that one has a little nib, a hanging chad, if you remember those days of the voting. I find it easier to just clip those off. That way it looks more, I don't know, you just get rid of that nib. It looks better to me. This one is on an angle. I bet you that's for that banner stamp, but we'll see. Okay. Mine got tore back there, but it looks like okay on the front. And then a solid Pretty in Pink, which again, if you have the cardstock, you can create as many as these as you need. And of course, these come out with a little nib as well. Okay, so that's some little labels. That may not fit in that one, so I need to put that one in the big one. I can do the tore out piece in there. Oh, and then we have some nice Hooray. Now let me get out the dies. That looks a lot bigger than the actual die itself. Let's see. This is the one I haven't put a magnet on yet, and I haven't gotten that one out yet. Actually, it looks to be the exact same size, so that's good. I did find that last month or 2 months ago when we had the thanks stamp, it didn't actually line up right on itself for the die. Now that is a self-adhesive sticker. So I have some tips of how to get that off that I'll share when I use this. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'll share my alternatives I make with this kit. So there's some glue dots. Oh, some nice banners with the same patterns as the balloons and stuff. So, well, I guess I could tear one out. Let me not tear my stuff. Trying to be too fast. Okay, one of that one. One of that one. Just be careful when you tear out these. Sometimes they come out easier than others. You don't want to damage your products. Okay, this has some nibs on it as well. Let's just trim those off. So you get 3 of these to help decorate your cards, probably with the sentiment. I don't know for sure. And again, I can put the littles in my 5x7 envelope, and I'm going to put the larger one in my 7 by almost 10. I think they're 9 and something. Oh, we have 2 strips of that. That's nice. Okay, and now the card bases. And look, they are double-sided. So that gets me excited because you know I can at least make 2 cards. I don't have any thoughts going in my head yet of exactly what to do. One, because I haven't seen all the components. But we have 3 of those. So that's nice. Put those in there. We have these nice candle things. Now, they did show us a preview that this was going to be extended. And even though it has fold marks, I have a feeling that I'm going to create multiple birthday cards using this, not just the one, even though it is very cute to see it fold out. I just like to get the most cards I can with my kit. And we have 3 of those. So maybe you want to do some of my alternatives or make one just like it is. That's sometimes what people do as well. All right. And let me just go ahead and flip everything else over. Let's get, okay, this is kind of nice. Especially that we have both sides colored. So you can do your own thing on this side. We should have 3 of these. And is that it? 1, 2, 3. Which one did I miss? I missed one. Oh, they're right here. They're just card fronts. Okay, I think. Let me see. Okay, that is odd. I'm guessing, let me check the instructions, that was just supposed to be a card front. And it looks like it was. So, this was to go with all those birthday candles. But we can make cards out of those. I always like to add my own thick white card bases anyway because it's just stronger paper. Some little dimensionals, mini dimensionals. As I showed earlier, the rose gold twine, which is nice. And then we have some other little front pieces. Let me see what they use those on. Okay, that was just a card front with these balloons here. Okay, and now look at this first envelope. It's so pretty. Let's check down below. And it is all the way printed down inside. It's not on the front, or what I call the bottom flap, but it is all the way down. So that gives us quite a bit to work with. This is pretty, the pretty in pink. Let's check it out all the way down. I'm sure it's the same, but let me get it right and get it in the camera there. Yep, same thing. 2, 3 of those. And this cute little Moody Mauve fire, I'm going to call it, from the, anyway, I'm having trouble showing you guys that. And so we have 3 of those. So a whole bunch of material to work with this month. If you haven't received your kit, hopefully you will get it soon. Again, I love these envelopes. My goal is to empty them each month so that I'm ready for the next month. And let me tell you, I just finished July's kit. I was gone a couple of weekends, and I know it's been a long time since I posted a video which were my last alternatives for this kit. I hope to usually come back before before my next kit, but I didn't have a free card class to go set up in between. So anyway, now I have lots of stuff to work with as far as alternatives, and I will be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss those. I also want to thank all of my subscribers out there. From the very beginning to now, we have reached 3,500. So let's say if you're watching my videos and you've yet to subscribe, I challenge you to hit that subscription button, and let's see if we can get to 3,600 before I'm done with all of this kit. So I really do appreciate all of you from the very beginning until now. So thanks for watching me. I love to read your comments. So I'm behind on a couple comments again, and I will get to those shortly. But leave me a comment, let me know where you're watching from, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and the best compliment you can do is the thumbs up. Share this with your other paper crafting friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching, everyone. It's time for me to close for today and get the creative juices flowing for alternatives for this kit. So thanks for joining me today. Oh, I should switch back to myself. I'm bad about doing that. I'm sorry. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you find my next video, which will be alternatives for this paper pumpkin kit. So have a great day, everyone. Until my next video. Bye-bye.